everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to do a quick video about my experiences using an Airbnb or vacation rental by owner. There are certain things that I have learned over time by staying in various locations, what to expect, what may not be totally accurate, and what you really need to look for when you're staying at a vacation rental. The first thing that I've learned is not to just take all the pictures that they post online at face value. They are not always accurate. They are taken professionally and they're usually taken just once. And so you do not see the house over time. It could have been on the market for a couple of years. There could be areas that are a little more worn that are showing in the pictures. The exterior may not be as nice. The grass or the property may not be as maintained as well as when the pictures were taken. And I've learned this over time. Since I travel with dogs, I need a green space. And I have gone to homes where the pictures are showing a beautiful manicured lawn and I'm coming in the wintertime. And yes, I do know that in October the grass does die back, but I don't expect dirt and thistle and just nothing but weeds on the property. And I would like to have accurate pictures. I do understand those pictures are expensive, but if you have to change out one picture on your own by doing a quick, photo on your iPhone, I think that it benefits the homeowner who is trying to rent, as well as the subsequent reviews that might be set forth on the site later on. Also, it's important for them to not only when they're taking pictures, but to describe the surrounding area. Some people may not want to not be on a busy street, near apartments. I've been near a cemetery. I've been near a liquor store. I've been near bus stops. So you need to understand where you're located, and these need to be totally transparent on the site as to what the surrounding areas are. You shouldn't have to depend on reviews totally to find out these certain obstacles that may be a problem for you. The second item that goes along with renting a vacation home is they don't give you the full address of the location. So you need to look at the map and find the pin of that location. Try to zoom in as close as you can to see if you can see a street name or so forth, and try to get a zip code, because I have gone onto Crime Stopper websites by zip code, and I found out that certain areas are not as safe as others. Now, again, I have to walk my dog, so I do not want to be walking my dog in a strange area where I might have problems. So this is very important. I understand it's a little more difficult if you're maybe in a city situation, but even in a city situation, you need to know whether you are going to have any problems with the location. So this is very important, and I do recommend you doing your due diligence before you rent a location and find out the actual zip code if you can, and do a Crime Stopper review. The third item I like to know is how close am I to amenities? And that varies from person to person. I met one woman who said her friend, it's very important for her to be near a Walmart. And another person said it was very important for her to know where the nearest hospital was. So it just depends on what your priorities are. So it's good for these vacation hosts to tell you the distance, because if you're finding out the nearest store to buy anything is 20 miles away, I understand you may want to be on a lake in a remote area, but then you need to be aware of how far it's going to be if you need to buy anything, if you need supplies for healthcare needs, if you need to get to a hospital or an urgent care, or even a veterinarian like I would because I have a pet. So it's very, very important to know the distances to basic necessities, not just the tourist attractions. I'll see that a lot, that you're near this location or that location, and it's fine, except I want to know where is the nearest necessity. These are all touristy things, and so many things happen when you're on vacation that you just don't take into consideration until they happen. So it's very important that these be listed in their site, or they need to have a book with a page of locations of where these things are as well as maybe even the restaurants and their menus, all the emergency numbers, and so forth. One of the biggest things that I find a problem is that a number of these vacation rental homes do not have keyless entry. I do not like that option. I do not like to have a key. I'm always afraid of losing it. Most of these keyless options do have apps where the homeowners can continually change the code. So it's not a safety issue for the person staying there, and it's not a safety issue for the homeowner. But I always feel a person can make a copy of a key and have access to their home at any time. And if anybody thinks that everybody is so honest and nice, they are kidding themselves. This is not the way the world operates anymore. And I always take extra precautions because I'm staying now at a place where I don't know if somebody else could have entry to that home. And there are a few basic amenities that people don't think they need to provide. And number one is a box of tissues. I've been at a number of homes. They do not believe in providing tissues. They only provide a roll of paper towels, not even a napkin. And I do not understand that. You can go to the Dollar Tree and buy napkins for $1. And I always find that they're lacking condiments for their coffee and teas, and no tea kettle. Another thing is they're lacking buying shampoos or toiletries for the bathroom. And they don't have night lights. When you're in a strange home, you want to be sure you know where you're walking so you don't trip and fall. And I'm not sure why they don't feel it's important to have these things, but because these are basic things that you'll find in any hotel or motel stay, no matter how cheap they are usually. So these people need to step up their game and provide these small, minutia amenities that cost hardly nothing to provide, and will definitely give the place a higher standard of review. And I have not dinged anybody for not having that, but I have in the comments section to the homeowner, have provided them with that information, and they've thanked me. And I'm just saying that these are the basic things that every vacation rental host should provide their guests. Oh, another thing is, if they can, which I understand they may not want to, but a hair dryer. That's another thing that's always in hotels, is hair dryers. And when I wash my hair, I want to be sure that I can dry it and not have to lug along my appliances unless I'm really particular about the hair dryer and curler or straightener that I use on my hair. So some of the basics that I went through, I feel are very important for anybody renting to look at prior to making that commitment. And also, if anybody is watching here who has a vacation rental and hosts, I think you should be listening up, because these are things that are not frivolous. They are actually very important, and they really make a difference in how your reviews will go in to the system, and as well as how many people will wish to rent from you. So if you like this video, give it a like, a share, a thumbs up, and a subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.